Emily was thrilled to move into her new home. The old Victorian house was a fixer-upper, but it held a charm she couldn't resist. On the first night, Emily found an old portrait in the attic, a stern-looking man with piercing blue eyes. Despite the unsettling gaze, she decided to hang it in the living room, thinking it added character to the space. That night, she woke to the sensation of being watched. Her eyes darted to the portrait. The eyes seemed closer. Dismissing it as her imagination, she went back to sleep. But each night, the sensation grew stronger. She began to notice small things, objects slightly moved, whispers in the dead of night. The portrait's eyes seemed to follow her every move. One evening, Emily invited her friend Sarah over, desperate to share her growing unease. Sarah laughed it off until she saw the portrait. Her face went pale. "Emily, that man, he looks just like the one in your grandmother's old photo album." Panic set in. Emily remembered the stories about her great-grandfather, a man who disappeared under mysterious circumstances. She raced to the attic and found the album. There he was, the same piercing blue eyes. Terrified, Emily returned to the living room. The portrait was gone. In its place stood the man, his eyes now filled with malevolent intent. "You freed me," he whispered. The last thing she saw was his twisted smile before darkness consumed her.